My correct people, my lovely people, my beautiful people, you are welcome back again to my channel. Now if you are here and you are here to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell. Yes, so now if you are here and my people, allegedly the story that get to us now allegedly is that they said Oni has called to Reverend Ajayi, because they said Reverend Ajayi asked, Oni to make out a day for himself and Queen Naomi for them to prepare for their marriage counseling, because as this issue of marriage is going on, that she really need to counsel them. Yes, that she will not assume that Oni has wives and he is into marriage, he knows everything, and she also will not assume that Queen Naomi is a prophetess and they have also been together before and all that she's not going to take chances, that this time around she's going to make things right. Yes, she said she's going to make things right by canceling them. He said because if she did not cancel them, she might not know what is in their mind, she might not know how well they know what they are about to get into. They might not know certain things, so that she really need to arrange for a marriage counseling for them at their own convenience. And they said Oni has said that she should not worry, that the marriage counseling will take place at Lekki mansion, and in that Lekki mansion they said it's just her and just himself and Naomi that will be there. And they said Reverend Ajaina said no problem, that the only thing she needs is they should just make out time and they should get back to him the date and the time, because he told them that this marriage counseling is going to take up to 3 days. Yes, that they will break it into parts for them. They have to first of all let them know what marriage is all about, and secondly they will also have to let them know, especially for them that have once been married and try to come back together, and for only that has other wives. So all this put together, they need to really trash out many things, so they have to break this thing into sessions and into days, so that they will not rush things. It's not a small thing, no. And they said when the news came to Oni was very happy, that it shows that Reverend Ajayi is really beside, like is really at their by their side, like is really working for them, like making sure that this marriage really come to pass. We all know that Reverend has been a very good friend to that family. Yes, even when Queen Naomi was in the palace, they have been a very, as in there's this cordial relationship between them. Yes, very good cordial relationship and serious understanding that is between them. So there's this already relationship that's been established. So because of all this now, and left to Reverend, she will always want Naomi to be in that palace, because as a woman of God, she will not advise that Naomi should go and marry someone else. It's not possible. She will always want Naomi to remain in her marriage, and that marriage happens to be with Oni. So with all these things put together, so these are the reason why she said that she has organized this this marriage this thing for them, counseling for them to have a serious discussion on how they are going to come together again. And they said when the news came, that everybody, especially the wives, they were not happy with it, they were not cool with it. They were just saying that this marriage thing, let's see if it will work. Now every time they will be talking about marriage, they want to do, to the extent now this counseling they want to do for them, that they that are here, have they cancelled them? And no different talk like that, up and down, but be as it may, they said nobody, they in fact left to Naomi, she just keep deaf ear. But the fact again is that they said when this news came initially to Queen Naomi, they said she was kind of skeptical. She was not really in support. She has not really given her consent concerning this marriage, because it happens to be that it's only Oni that is just talking about, that is really keen about this, them coming together again. And the reason why they said Queen Naomi has been kind of withdrawing herself lately is because of this elder that came up and said Queen Naomi must come and beg them that all what Naomi has done is a taboo, is a sacrilege and everything. So these things really bothers Naomi, because of course, as somebody that is a child of son of a child of the soil, like she's also a Yoruba, and she understood their tradition and custom. So despite the fact that she's a woman of God, despite the fact that she is a prophetess and everything, she's still kind of a person that have this regard and respect for their tradition and custom, even though it's not all that she obeys or she follow to do all those rituals and everything. But then she knows that when these people say something, they them take it serious. And because of all that, now that was the reason why they said Queen Naomi has been trying to, just spark low for now, trying to take it easy, try to, withdraw herself, just try to be herself right now, so that it will not look as if she's the one pushing Oni, or she's the one trying to force Oni to do certain things. Yes, because of all the things happening. And so with all these things put together, that's the reason why they said Naomi was not really did not really accept when Reverend Ajayi came up with this proposal of counseling. And they said, Reverend told her that, look, my daughter, it's not as if we are forcing you, it's just a counseling. It does not mean that we are doing as a wedding you people immediately. It's just to give a kind of advice and counseling. How it is now. Even the said Reverend was even telling her that even she herself, she used to do counseling for people too, so she should understand the reason why this has to be done. You understand? So my people, one thing I know is that, you see, Queen Naomi is a woman that God has ordained for Oni Orisha, the Ojaja the second, the as in the Ogunwusi himself. You see that Ogunwusi, you see that guy carry anointing. That man, he carry fire. As you see him like that, he's not just an ordinary king. Yes, he is a strong man, like a strong man. Because you need to see the way even Queen Naomi, is behaving. And one thing I have noticed is that when you look at Oni very well and you look at Queen Naomi very well, if you are the person that sees through somebody's heart, you could see that there's still something inside of them that is binding them, something that is between them that you cannot just figure it out. You cannot just lay hands on that thing, but there's this thing that is between them, something special, something that only just two of them can explain that to anybody, because there's something they feel for each other. And this marriage has come to stay, whether they are together now or later. Definitely, someday, somehow, Queen Naomi is definitely coming back to that palace. Yes, she's coming back to that palace because that is where she belongs. That is her rightful place. That is her seat. And that is why Oni is still looking forward to see when she will return back to that palace. And of course, Oni is somebody that she is a very calm and easygoing and lively person, so he does not force things on people. That was why he does not want to force Naomi to do things against her will. And that's why he is still taking time with her to see when she will really make up her mind, and for them to do this thing once and for all. And so, my people, it's not a small thing. This their marriage thing, Naomi is coming today, tomorrow is not coming, like that. It's all boiled down to Queen Naomi, because Naomi she's a woman that she's always very careful in any step, in any serious decision of her life, any major decision she takes. She's always very calculative, she's always very careful, and she always take her time. She does not want to take decision that at the end of the day she will not start regretting. You understand? So that is why they say she's kind of trying to take things easy right now. Meanwhile, we are still hoping that come this June 22nd that she's going to return back to that palace, because that is the date Oni have set aside for Oni to Queen Naomi to come back to the palace. And by his grace, we are hoping that come that date, she's going to come back to the palace. And with all this counseling, with all these marriage plans and everything, all this one there is just to prepare them for the the journey ahead, for the marriage, the marriage between the both of them. So my people, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Thank you so much for standing by. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate. God bless you. Bless you really good. Bye.